So we got the old Virtual Boy apart here. Classic issue with both of mine. The ribbon cables, the adhesives going on it. I still don't understand. Like, there's the socket right there. The ribbon cable plugs in right there on that side on the socket, but then it's glued on the other side to the eyepiece. Why is there not a socket on this side? I don't know, because it's maybe something with design. It don't make any sense. So that's the weak link here with these Virtual Boys. I'm not going to name any names. It'll remain nameless, but everybody knows there's one place that has sort of convoluted. You got to solder it all yourself. Then you got to solder it to the eyepiece. And then it has a brand new ribbon cable that goes from there to their board. Thing is, though, it's like 50 bucks. Then you got to solder it yourself. And then if you want to pay them to do it, it's like $70. So you're looking at like 120 bucks. I was looking on eBay, and this guy named Noah, small timer seemingly, he does it. I didn't even know about him. I was just looking randomly at Virtual Boy stuff, and he had the virtual eye patch, which is just a replacement ribbon cable. But then he also offers the services to solder the ribbon cable directly to the board there. And if you send just this piece in by itself, the two eyepieces, which I did, it's $35 round trip. That includes the ribbon cables plus the soldering job. So far, the only thing I noticed, which may be a concern, we'll see once we stop the video and put these in, ribbon cable's much shorter, but this guy probably obviously knows what he's doing. He's got a bunch of these sold. Another guy I talked to took the die first and sent his whole Virtual Boy in. He sent the whole unit. It cost a few dollars more because Noah's got to take all this apart and take it apart and pull the ribbons out and do that himself. And that guy, while he's there, he'll look at the board, I guess, and if some other stuff's not working right, he'll fix that too and give you a fair price. So there they are, Virtual Boy eye patch. I'll post a link down below to the store. I mean, this is fresh. He had this cable, I don't know, whatever patent date or whatever message he has on there is from June, so summer. Not even half a year old. I think they're $10 a ribbon cable if you want to do it yourself. I don't have the tools. I mean, look at this. Need some good equipment to solder it like that, like traces. So we'll go ahead and stop the video, plug these in, show you what they look like plugged in, and then we're going to test it. So we got the light on so we can see here. I was concerned about the shortness of these, but it's like this is all the way out. This is for Justin, so you could see the 3D effect. Like when we first boot the game up, you see the 4 squares in the corner. Mine is usually, when I play it, I crank it all the way inward. So like playing it all the way outward, unless there's some kind of configuration where somebody needs it like that, I wouldn't be too concerned. There's not that much stress on these where it's like going to yank it out of the thing. So we'll see. I got it cranked all the way out. I think gameplay, usually when you set these up for calibration, it's somewhere in the middle, just tweaked a tiny bit. So you're not going to have that much tension on these, I don't think. So we'll go ahead and button her up and test her out. So it looks like everything's good. We played it for a little bit. Played about 15 minutes. 5923, Area 2 clear on Jack Brothers. Played some Wario Land, was alright. Galactic Pinball. Usually Galactic Pinball with these messed up eye things. The glitch is almost imminent right away at the title screen. So some good games where it kicks in and it acts up. Got another unit that's going to need the repair, so we'll probably send that out to him eventually. But we got one unit working so far. Got the stand controller. The other one's just a unit only. I think that might be one of my ones from not back in the day, but I traded a buddy. And you know, all these units they give out, you're going to need that repair done. So good deal, 35 bucks, well spent.